Hello fellow Scorpios, thank you so much for joining me for your July reading. I'm Lorien and this is going to cover your Scorpio Sun, Moon or Rising sign. Just a quick information or announcement I suppose. I'm thinking of including, because I've had a lot of requests, some reviews for spiritual books, self-help books, just normal books as well. So if you see some book reviews and stuff and tarot reviews coming up, probably they have been requested, but other than that it's just for me too. But I was hoping to change the name of this channel just to see your feedback to Tomes and Tarot, because it'll include books and it'll include tarot. Nothing's going to change these monthly readings, nothing's going to change the rune readings. But it is just basically because I'm a writer, I'm a writer at heart basically. I just wanted to include that as well. So let me know what you think. This is going to be using your enchanted tarot deck, and we're going to be having a oracle card from the Earth Magic Oracle deck by Stephen D. Farmer. Because these are so big, I'm having to shuffle them a slightly different way. So let's have a look. If you want a reading from me or a developmental edit, if you are a writer, just email me. The links below and the links to my websites are down there too. Alright, let's see what's coming forward for Scorpio. I am a Scorpio as well, so this is going to be interesting to see where things are going for us this July. I have a good feeling about this one. This at the moment feels a lot like a Taurus-y connection, so maybe you have a Taurus coming into your life very soon, but for some reason I just got Taurus really strongly, so I'm just going to make sure that I have actually tuned into, because I'm doing Taurus at the end, tuned into Scorpio. Yeah, I think they want me to do another few shuffles though, so bear with me. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Alright, this one. Okay, let's see. Wow, okay, King of Hearts. Interesting. So the King of Hearts in typical tarot would be King of Cups. And this is very much about having the emotionally balanced sort of way. It is also about authority, so it could be a Cancerian, Scorpio or Pisces male. It could also be that you want to be in control of your emotions this month, or if you want to have this feeling of belonging or having a change in your relationships, not just romantic but all in all, you know, your soul purpose maybe being come into question as well. So that's interesting, but I think I need a context card to go with him to really see where he is. Nine of Swords. Okay, so this I think is having a lot of anxiety about something, whether you're good enough, whether you can make it work, whether you can do it, make it perfect, whether you're rushing too much. If you don't believe in yourself, now is the time to start. It doesn't have to be perfect on your first try, you just have to do it. I feel that you are connecting with a little bit more anxiety than you normally should do, but don't despair at it. You know, it's just a case of having to put any doubt in yourself aside and look at the positives if you can, because you are a divine entity from spirit. That's kind of what they just told me to advise to you. You're a divine entity. This is something that you need to embrace. You need to school yourself in enhancing and accepting your power. You don't turn your back on it. You do it, and you actually do what you want to do. That's basically what I've been told to tell you, so there we go. And you have 10 of Pentacles. Way, this is amazing. King of the Castle. Lots of good energy around this particular card. Really nice. This is establishment. This is wealth. So it may not just be like wealth in general. It may also have this feeling of wealth all over the place. Wealth of friends, a wealth of social life, all that sort of stuff really. It does feel a lot like you are reaching the pinnacle of something in particular, that you're actually beginning to have a feeling within yourself, have this beauty that's coming through here. And I obviously feel like you have at some degree got some work or money or payments coming in with this card in particular, but it does feel a lot like you are going up one. This is coming through you with a lot of gold, I feel. It's kind of like you've made it, you've established yourself, or you're making it. So if you can get rid of this, I think you'll naturally transition into this area here as well. You'll start to feel like you are moving up in the world. Your guidance is getting stronger. Your intentions are getting stronger. Your belief in yourself is there. You don't have to be an island. I think that's what they're kind of saying. You don't have to be an island or solitary in order to embrace this or go through it. But it does feel a little bit like you have to just kind of, you're reaching a pinnacle of something, whether it's your work ethic, your project is going there, you feel like you're finally achieving something. This is establishment of maybe what your next step has to be. So by the end of July, I think you've got a very solid chunk of work, you've done well, and you're actually moving forwards with it. Six of Swords. Okay, so I do love these cards. Alright. It's say goodbye to your old life, basically. Scorpio are the kings and queens and whatever of being able to completely regenerate themselves. It's kind of like the Madonnas of the personalities in the spirit world, that kind of thing. So what we can do is we can strip away like a snakeskin how people see us and what we have been, and then manifest into somebody new. Sometimes it's a big change, sometimes it is basically a small change. It depends, I think, on the actual things that happen for us to do it. Like if we move abroad for a year, or if we just have a promotion and we see that we've actually believed in by somebody else. This, I think, is you taking your experiences from the past and developing them and basically transitioning from the stormy waters to somewhere safer or to somewhere better, brighter. The storm is clearing, the rainbow's shining on a new day, and you're finally feeling like you've gotten somewhere. With this, so it could be that this person is helping you or you are that person, somebody very creative, but with this transition, this movement, you could feel a whole different set of anxiety. You could feel a whole different thing of, oh crikey, what do I do now? How do I, this is a new set of responsibilities, this is a new set of me, I'm becoming somebody entirely different. Well, not entirely different, but your energy is going to be different. You may be achieving something and your earlier efforts, I think, are realized, so this gives you a new set of worries. The trick, I think, is to just push them to one side a little bit. You have the Five of Swords here. So again, you just have to kind of believe a little bit in yourself. There may be a lot of competition. You may be thinking, oh, I'm not worthy of it. There's too many competitions. So many other people are better than me. I'm never going to do this. I'm not deserving of it. Blah, 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 blah. And, working yourself into a complete tizzy because you may feel like you are not worthy of something, or somebody else is giving you a little bit of a hard time because of the levels that you're going up to. Your friendships could be tested when this happens, or you could feel like that you just want to escape, and this kind of like this feeling of pressure. But I do feel you're elevated. I do feel that you're going somewhere this month. And to be honest, they're just saying, hey, you can command the storm. You can command this storm. You don't have to just kind of go, oh, I've been struck by lightning, oh dear. You can actually manipulate it. Manipulate's a very strong word, but in the good way. You can manipulate it, you can mold it, you can actually control how you stand and what you say. So that's kind of how you handle maybe the storm around you and that comes in. And then you have the Princess of Hearts. So this is normal communication. She's a messenger. So this is something about very emotional news that makes you feel really happy. It honestly makes you feel over the moon with this. It may be even something that you're just like, wow. And again, the message coming through, you finally get it, you finally have it. It could be a message from a loved one, a work promotion, something, maybe a little bit of fantastic job from your boss, or yes, this is fantastic, you've really worked hard, I really appreciate you. It could even be that. Or it could be the fact that you see a sign from spirit, or if you see a sign from something that you've been working on, spell may have worked, writing may have worked, something may be appreciated in your life, and they communicate that with you, and you really feel like your heart is whole. I mean, coupled with this one, I actually do believe that you're going to feel like you've made it. It may be the first step or the first stage, but you've made it. You've made an impression. You've made something. You've got something here. You're really, really happy about it. And I feel that this is something that feels like you're very caring. There's homeliness here. There's a great sense of being relieved as well that something's come through. So maybe for those of you, you're finally getting information on your house, or information on a visa that you've applied for, or something that you've really wanted to enable yourself to have that rite of passage. Maybe you're wanting to move, or you've got the job that allows you to go somewhere else, or your lover's finally got back in touch. There's so many different ways that this can translate, but it's just to say you finally got something, you're finally relaxed, and I feel like this is coming forwards to you to feel very much like enlightenment and greatness is coming through. So I really, really do enjoy this whole spread. There's just a little bit of things saying, don't allow your mind to get the better of you. If some people don't like what's happening for you, you may have some friends who look a little bit jealous, or like, why haven't I got there? You know, and it's kind of like, here comes trouble. You know, just be discerning of who you give your time to. Let's have a look and see on these cards. What does Scorpio need to know? Oh, you seem to be very bouncy. Vision Quest. Okay. So Vision Quest is often about going into a solitary mode and basically just going within yourself to find the right kind of path for you, to go within, see your spirit, set it free, have that feeling of just being I think just being aware of your surroundings, aware of your emotions, have that feeling of being maybe alone, but you don't have to be dry as a desert. You know, your creativity doesn't have to be as dry as that. I think that there's a lot of things coming through that kind of indicates that you are going into a new phase of being here, but I'm really hopeful for you, actually. I mean, this may not even get a look in properly. It depends on how much you allow it to overtake your life. But Scorpio, I really do think that you're going to have a good month. And let me know in the comments below how things go for you. It may start off a bit rocky. We are going into retrograde, unfortunately. But it feels a little bit like you're going into something that's really positive. Again, let me know in the comments below if you want a reading or a developmental edit with me. Check out the links. But in the meantime, I wish you all the best, and I look forward to reading for you very soon.